Hi guys, it's Sandy. So I want to talk to you about something that is such a simple concept and it will keep you on track for any of your health or weight loss goals that you've got. It's called the perfect plate. This is such a simple thing because it's not trying to think of low carb ways of eating or carnivore ways or vegetarian ways or any of that. It's eating normal food daily and how you can do it to stay healthy, and if you are on a journey of weight loss, how you can lose weight with it. If you just want to stay healthy and just eat like a normal person and eat healthy meals, the perfect plate is such an easy concept for you. And listen, we're heading into the holidays, and a lot of people think, oh, I will start January 1st and my goal is to lose weight or my goal is to get healthy. Why? Why wait? Instead, you could start now, and then you don't have to be restrictive. Whenever Thanksgiving comes, I eat a ton because it's the special day that you get all this special food and Christmas parties and things. It's not like what I think we maybe have, I don't know, 60 days, 50 days left until Christmas. I'm not really sure. I haven't counted them up. But the point that I'm going to make is you're not going to be at a Christmas party or Thanksgiving or a holiday for 60 days. You are going to have a handful of times. Enjoy those handful of times. The rest of the time, eat like a normal person in a healthy way, and you are going to stick to your weight loss goals or any kind of health goals that you want to get to. So let me show you how to do this. So the whole premise of this is just knowing that half of what I'm eating is vegetables, 1/4 protein, 1/4 carb. And listen, carbs are not bad for you. Do not think they're bad for you. Good whole carbs will give you energy, and you need energy. Good for your brain energy, good for our body energy. We need that. So I'm going to show you breakfast, lunch, and dinner options. It doesn't matter what time of day you're eating this, early morning or later to break your fast, but 80% of what our health is what we eat. 20% is how hard you work out. So there's 2 scrambled eggs here and half of an avocado for a healthy fat. I put everything bagel seasoning on all of it. And then I scrambled my eggs in coconut oil. And the reason is because I love olive oil, but I'm reading a book called Stop Alzheimer's Now, and it's about how to reverse dementia and how to halt Alzheimer's. And it's really interesting, the story after story of people that have used coconut oil to feed their brain and help with cognitive thinking and, no brain fog. It also helps in diabetes. There's just so many great benefits of it that I just want to add some into my food. So you could also put an apple on here for some healthy fiber. You could also have a piece of bread as your, so you've got your protein, your carb, and then your vegetables. So the bread is not bad. Listen, we can eat bread. Just make it a sprouted bread. Make it an organic bread so you're not getting pesticides. You could do Dave's Killer Bread or something like an Ezekiel bread. But I have bread in my life all the time. I like bread, and it's not bad. You could also have something like chia seeds. It's a super easy thing to make. I did a video on how to make it. It's a great plant-based protein with your fruit in there, your nuts for healthy fat, another good breakfast option. So if you started your breakfast with some kind of protein and good healthy carbs, then you're not going to be hungry for a while. But then for lunch, you can do so many things. I love to just throw together a big salad. It's super easy for me. It only takes me a few minutes. I might take a whole thing of some kind of greens and throw on here. I will add some pumpkin seeds to the top. I might cut up the apple on top of my lettuce and then put some kind of a carb on it. I do, like some kind of a grain. So I've got mostly my vegetables or a fruit. I've got some good healthy fats right here from the pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, whatever you want to put on there, some nuts. I'm going to put some quinoa on here. I could use any kind of a grain on here, or you don't have to put a grain on at all, but I just want that on my salad. I had made this up and had it in the refrigerator. This is what's left. And then on here also, I might throw on some dried cranberries just for a little bit of sweetness. Not a lot because I don't want a lot of sugar on there, but just something if I want some sweetness on there. The apple is also sweet. Maybe I want something a little more savory, so I might put some radishes on and add some celery. I'm not cutting all this up because I'm just showing you some options. Throw on some nuts again, and then I want some kind of protein on here. Now, I might have some chicken in the refrigerator. I can open up a can of tuna and put tuna right on top. I might have some boiled eggs. I almost always have boiled eggs in the refrigerator. So I might take a couple boiled eggs and put them on my lettuce, on my salad. I do try to buy pasteurized or pasture-raised, not pasteurized, pasture-raised eggs, just because I know they're a higher quality. They've got that nice orange yolk. And eggs are relatively cheap for the amount of protein and the amount of eggs you get. That covers a lot of meals. So I do try to get cage-free, but mostly I want to get pasture-raised if I can. So this might be a great big lunch that's really easy to throw together. But I said I don't want to deprive myself. Okay, so what about pizza? Because we make pizza every single Friday or Saturday night. We have pizza. This was just some leftover that we had. I can stick it in the air fryer and crisp it up. So I'm not going to do without pizza because we love pizza. But along with the pizza that I'm going to eat, I might put a big salad on the side and still put on some kind of protein so that I'm not having a big sugar spike with just the carb, but I'm getting this nice salad on the side. I'm getting some protein also. I'm enjoying that indulgence of pizza that I like to have once a week, but I'm having a balanced meal here. Throw on some kind of vegetables on top of it. So you've got a nice balanced meal. So enjoy life and enjoy eating, but do it in a way that you're actually thinking about the perfect plate. So this is an all-in-one plate, right? So I'm just thinking about how that looks. If it's a soup that you're making, make sure that you have more vegetables in your soup. Or if it's something like chili, and yes, chili has vegetables in it, and it has the beans and the meat in it for the protein, have a salad on the side or have some broccoli steamed up on the side. You know, make it easy that you're just getting lots of vegetables, some fruit in your diet, and you're getting just a fourth of a carb, a fourth of a protein, half of a plate of your vegetables, and you are going to stick to losing weight. You're going to stick to being on a healthy diet. You're going to feel good, and you're going to really feed your body. So let me show you what a snack would be. So listen, you can do this a couple different ways. You can intermittent fast with it, meaning that instead of eating first thing in the morning, you might not start eating your first meal until 10 or 11 in the morning. Or you could start at 8 in the morning, 6, 7, 8, whatever time you're up, you know, trying to get out the door before work. Eat that meal, let's say 8 a.m., eat your breakfast. 12, eat your lunch. 6, eat your dinner. Now, if you need a snack in between though, let me just tell you, it's so important to pair your food for a snack the right way to keep you feeling full and energized. And it's really important to pick like whole food. So not a granola bar or something like that. Get something that's actually going to sustain you. My favorite is fruit and nuts. So my combinations, I love apples with almonds, or I could do an almond butter or a peanut butter. Another easy idea that I love are oranges with walnuts. I just love this combination also. So you're getting your fruit, a carb, and you're getting a healthy fat and a little bit of protein. You don't just want to eat a fruit. I mean, you can, obviously, it's fine, but it does tend to spike your blood sugar. So you want to put some kind of a healthy fat or a protein with it. You might want to add a cheese stick with some nuts. You know, you could have a boiled egg with a piece of fruit or a boiled egg with a piece of cheese. It's just something that's simple, but it's whole food that's going to sustain you until supper time. And you may not need a snack at all because you eat a really good lunch and then you're not hungry. So let's talk here about a healthy option for supper. So I'm just going to lay some things on this plate and how a perfect plate would look based upon some stuff that I have in my refrigerator. 1/4 of your plate is going to be meat. How you can remember this as far as portion size is your palm. So your palm is about the size of how much meat that you actually need on your plate per meal. So 1/4 of this is going to be, of my plate is going to be some kind of protein, whether that's a plant-based protein like a bean or a meat or an egg. And then I'm going to put a healthy carb. These my uncle actually gave me out of his garden, some sweet potatoes. They're absolutely delicious. So This is, yes, a vegetable, but it's also carb-based, so I'm going to use it as my healthy carb. It could be a whole grain. It can be a carb like this. It could be a pasta. It can be whatever you want, just a fourth of the plate. Now, on the rest of the plate needs to be your vegetables. Now, I could do all broccoli, or I could put some broccoli and cauliflower or cooked carrots or anything on here. I'm going to take out this spring mix that I have in the refrigerator, and I could even make a salad. So I could put it right into, let me grab a little bowl. So I could put it right onto the plate and make half of my plate here. Or I could put it in my bowl, and see here, you've got a nice little side salad that makes up half of the plate as your vegetables. Okay, you guys, I hope this was helpful. That way you can go into the holidays, you can stay healthy, it's easy to think about, and you can stick on your weight loss goals. And also you can eat like a normal person and enjoy food. All right, that's all I have for now. Until next time, I'm out.